So I mean, this was where I got hung up though. I know that they're homies and they're not about to get into anything. It was just a fiery debate. Sometimes that happens with Ant. He goes up a little bit, even when we got into the tricking conversation. You feel me? And sometimes I'm just taken aback by Ant because I don't expect him to maybe care about some of the things he goes up on. But you know, it's just a conversation. But what I was confused by is Munchie and Ant are two reputable people from Los Angeles. No dirt on their name. Nobody speculating about if they ever were in a precarious situation that impacted their homies in a negative way. And one is saying, I believe this person who has, snitching allegations on him, or I believe this person who has snitching allegations on him. I was just like kind of dumbfounded how either one of them would take up for either party. You know what I'm saying? Because it just doesn't make sense. I think the world that they come from, they just look at these guys as all bad and they just discard them. You can't trust anything they say after they've been caught in the room telling, right? Like, sure. Yeah, that's the way I interpret it. But it's a lot of gray area in the streets. People don't want to admit to that. You know what I'm saying? They want to act like these laws are just set in stone, concrete, but it's a lot of gray area in the streets. You know what I'm saying? And this is how these debates happen.
I think, honestly, I ain't no advocate for the streets at all, but I think just looking from the outside in, to be honest, is to your point, Ricky, they both have valid points. Like, at the end of the day, if y'all both agreed that somebody told, then it should just stop right there. It shouldn't be who told worse. I think as we getting into this weird, space where we now starting to, judge who told the worst, and we starting to rank who telling the worst, and that is just, to me, and once again, I ain't in the street, so I'm not talking as if, I'm from it, but at the end of the day, to me, looking from the outside in, I would think that's not acceptable amongst y'all culture.
I ain't gonna lie. Shit, ain't no exceptions in telling. It's not no such thing as who told the most. Telling is telling. There's supposed to be no statement in that room, period.
Okay, so we got you here, right? What do you think about all of the bail that Thug is being shot right now in this situation? If you could give us your, raw opinion, do you feel like Thug was telling?
Man, if you gave up some names, you told.
Okay.
But is there any consideration for degrees, in murder? There's first degree murder. There's second, you know what I'm saying? There's third degree murder.
Ain't no third degree snitching, first degree snitching. Snitching is a snitch.
But I'm saying premeditated first degree is 6'9".
Bro, but that's what I'm trying to say. I think that's where,
that's where
I'm trying to tell you where the hip hop space is starting to go. Where these conversations is sounding like, bro, it sounded like people were starting to put degrees to what snitching is. And from, listen, I'm 27, you feel me? So when I came into the music game and started to realize what music was, it was always, listen, you gave up a name. Honestly, it was always, if you spoke to the police, you ratting. There's no need to speak to the police. Lawyer up and that's it. You feel me? So anybody who give anything more than just I want my lawyer was always revered as a rat in this industry space. But now where I'm seeing is just literally having debates on who did worse. This one wasn't really necessarily snitching because he tried to spin the cops. It's bro, come on now.
Nah, you name drop, you told.
I'm trying to find my favorite comment on this video with Munchie and Ant going up on each other, and it was like Thug did some tattling or something. Yeah, let's watch the video. I'll look for my comment. Sure. The comment I like.
Here saying Thug is a snitch. What are you talking about? You the same in here talking about Thug is bad. Now you trying to tell me don't believe nothing what he said.
You said Thug.
Hey, look, bro.
You said Thug told him to go in there and snitch.
Look,
I said, how do you know that? Because the snitch said it.
Man,
so why would you believe what a snitch said?
So it don't matter. So the comparisons you trying to make it don't make no sense.
All right. So if that don't make no sense,
it don't make no sense, bro.
So why believe Woody? What made him credible?
Why believe Thug? Why believe Thug?
Thug never said.
Why believe Thug?
And listen,
I'm listening, nigga. Why believe Thug?
Because Thug never said he told him to do that. He didn't say he did or didn't.
Man, look, man.
You talking about what the Woody said? Right or wrong?
Yeah, I said what Woody said.
And you believe it?
Yeah, I said what Woody said. Yeah, nigga, because I can't believe Thug, nigga. Who was you to tell me what not to believe, nigga? And you said Thug snitch, so he's not credible, nigga. You said some oxymoron shit. You said some oxymoron shit, bro.
I actually feel differently after his interview.
Now, that's why the streets fucked up now. That's why the streets fucked up now, bro.
I actually
that's
feel
why the streets fucked up now, bro. Woody is getting up there. I feel, my opinion is Woody getting up there, nigga.
Woody's on record snitching.
Woody, stop talking over me, bro. I'm talking to this man. You keep trying to insert talking over me. I'm talking to this man though. You keep inserting yourself trying to talk over it, bro.
Man, what the fuck is a group setting?
Nigga, so look.
Yeah, that was the one thing where Munchie B did have a point, just that, you know what I'm saying, you got to let the podcast flow at some point, you know what I'm saying? You could get your off, but there was a lot of yelling, a lot of repeating, a lot of letting me talk, but not letting anyone else talk. And you did mention it. I feel like Ant has been getting triggered, letting stuff get under his skin a lot lately. And I think he just got to let some, you know, go off the back sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't think Ant is getting triggered though, for real. Like, I think Ant just speaks passionately, and I feel like that's why people tune into his content for real. Because like, even with the trick situation, like people were saying like, oh yeah, Ant Jefe went up and you like kind of got reserved, but I was tripping. I was like, I'm thinking Ant's older than me, right? I'm thinking Ant must be way older than me because he's done so much time in the feds, and I'm like,
how old is he?
He's probably like 35. I think he's just a couple years older than me. I'm 31. So I think he's just a couple years older than me because I looked at his. he hit me with that every time, bro. This nigga 27. Hey, watch how quick that shit creep up on you too.
I'm 27, man.
Bro, when I turned 27, I was like, fuck, I'm old now. You feel me? I had to start thinking about 30. But I'm looking at Ant like these are the that gave. I'm thinking he's older than me, so I'm like, these are the type of that gave me the game about what's trick and what's play or whatever, whoop de whoop whoop. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like kind of taken back, and I feel like Ant has like a lot of wisdom, because you know prison is gonna make you like look young and give you a lot of wisdom. Come out of prison looking way younger than they are, and they be around a bunch of old people, so they got like wisdom type shit. So I feel like Ant just speaks with a lot of conviction. Like he does believe in the shit that he says, and people may look at it like being triggered, but I feel like it's just his oration style. Like that's why people tune into his content. You know, he's talking about the same shit everybody else talking about, besides the stories he could give you that's his. But you know, people gravitate to him.
He definitely passionate, but it's just like, I'm saying from the point of view of like, why are you bringing up random YouTubers that made a video and called you a degenerate or whatever? Like, why does that matter? You know what I'm saying? Like, why are you getting so fired up and like mad at this white lady? Like, there's going to be, if he succeeds and keeps growing, there's going to be 100 more YouTubers that make YouTube videos on you. You can't get fired up and passionate about every single one. You're going to be an angry. That's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna lie, I'm learning that still, because that still, that gets to me. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna lie, but now it's like, I don't know. That's hard. It's hard. It's easier said than done.
It's like one or the other. It's like either they're going to talk about you all the time, and some of them is going to be hating, or they're not going to talk about you at all. You feel me?
You're right, but how I look at it too is like growing up. Remember how Chief Keef and how when they first came out, Chief Keef, Lil JoJo, and all them, everybody was picking sides, and a lot of them didn't listen to the other one's music or BD music, whatever, because it was like I with Chief Keef or. You feel what I'm saying? It was always
like alliances.
Yeah, and it was, you feel me, saying, well, I don't like this person. They genuinely wouldn't listen to their music, and it'd be fans. You feel what I'm saying? So I take that into consideration too. Like, you feel me? You never know what, you feel me, based on you.
Yeah, people just tribalistic. Like they gonna, you know, get in a tribe and they gonna rock for their people who are fans of and all that.
If they support you, they gonna be behind you 100%.
Yeah, but what I'm saying though is like, this is just barbershop type. Bro, like, come on, we all done been in the barbershop on a Friday. Everybody's there. You kick it a little longer, talking about sports, talking about what happened in culture, whatever. You see like this arguing all the time. You know, Munchie's going up, Ant's going up. It's a fiery debate. You know, I was a referee. I was trying to be like, all right, let's let Ant talk. Then let's let Munchie talk. Nigga, nah, bro.
I think the elephant in the room, bro, that people not really addressing, because like when I looked at it, I actually commented on the thing too, and I was like, yo, bro, I commented, Ant, listen, that was the funniest shit of that whole video when Munchie screamed, Ant, listen, bro, I was crying, bro. But like, my thing is this, I could tell that they brothers. I got 11 brothers, bro. We argue just like that every time. But like, I think the elephant in the room that people not addressing is when Ant started saying like, yo, that's what's wrong with the streets. I think that's, and once again, like I said, my overall opinion of the situation, they brothers. I could tell like they cool and that's how they rock with each other. But once again, like just playing devil's advocate to that, like once you start saying things, especially like you said, to two reputable people from Los Angeles, from the street culture, once you start saying things like, yo, that's what's wrong with the streets right there, like, I think shit started to get a little bit more personal.
Yeah,
and
I thought I thought it was a little crazy for sure.
No, I disagree.
I thought that's where it was going to take a left, because I feel like for most street dudes, and like, you know, like attest to this if you feel indifferent, but like I feel like if somebody said to you like, I'm talking to you, I'm having a conversation. Like, let's just say we cordial. You feel me? Like, you say some shit, and I'm like, yo, bro, see, that's what's wrong with the streets right now. You feel me? Like, are you gonna take offense to something like that?
Not at all.
Yeah, what's to take offense about?
I think because when you say, because listen, that was off the piggyback of Munchie saying, I feel indifferent to the Thug situation now. You feel me? So Munchie is essentially saying like, yo, I feel like Thug ain't, or whatever he may be saying. He just said he feel like he's indifferent to the Thug situation. And the moment that he said that, that's what provoked Ant to say, well, that's what's wrong with the streets right now. It's so many different ways that you could slice that to take it personal. And granted, once again, I think the fact that they are brothers is the reason why it didn't get taken that way. But I just feel as if a random person saying that to a street dude, especially off the fact that he's saying he don't think somebody is a snitch, you damn near like, it's like almost call it like saying, yo, you the reason why people out here able to snitch and get away with that.
That's not what it is. That's not what it is. Because I've seen conversations like this happen, and even just from older people in the community and stuff being critical of how younger members are moving and stuff, and they'll say like that. And I don't think it's to an offense to the person it's being said to. It's just saying like, this is how you guys are perverting the game. This is how we did it, and y'all are switching it to a place that we think is like going bad. And then at the end of the day, bro, like they're talking about two people they don't know. Munchie not about to hop out the window for Thug. Right. You know what I'm saying? He not about to be like, what you mean? Like, I take offense to that. Nah, bro, that's not gonna happen. Like, I get what Ant is saying is that, because that's why I had to ask AOF Nino is like, how you feel about this? He said, ain't no degrees to telling. Somebody said in the comment, I found my favorite comment. They said, Thug is an elite hint dropper. You feel me? like, but it's like, I feel like, the thing I see with gang members and people that are in the streets is that they try to act like that the code is the code, but there's always gray area in any institution. It doesn't have to just be the streets. You feel me? In any institution, there's going to be nuance. There's going to be gray area, but with stuff that is such a high caliber of risk, we talking about life and death. You know what I'm saying? Being locked away for the rest of your life, or potentially your homies got to get you out the picture. You know what I'm saying? People don't want that gray area in the codes. You know what I'm saying?
And you shouldn't be in the streets then.